Credit cards can be convenient financial tools, but using them recklessly can lead to long-term debt and financial stress. While some purchases make sense on a credit card, such as travel bookings or emergency expenses that you can pay off quickly, others should be avoided entirely. Here are the top 10 things you should never put on a credit card to protect your financial health. 1. Mortgage or rent payments. Using a credit card to pay your mortgage or rent might seem like a quick fix if you're short on cash, but it can create a cycle of debt. Most landlords and mortgage companies charge extra fees for credit card payments, increasing the total cost. If you can't afford your housing costs, consider negotiating with your landlord, looking for assistance programs, or adjusting your budget to avoid relying on credit. 2. Taxes owed to the IRS. The IRS allows you to pay taxes with a credit card, but the transaction fees are often high, typically around 2% to 3%. If you can't pay your taxes in full, consider setting up a payment plan with the IRS instead, which usually has lower interest rates than a credit card. This can save you from accumulating unnecessary debt. 3. Medical bills. Medical expenses can be overwhelming, but paying them with a credit card should be a last resort. Many hospitals and clinics offer interest-free payment plans, financial aid, or discounts for paying in cash. If you charge large medical bills to a credit card, high interest rates can make them even more difficult to pay off over time. 4. Business expenses without a repayment plan. Using personal credit cards for business expenses can be risky, especially if your business struggles to generate profit. If you're not sure when you can pay off the balance, consider using a business loan or a small business credit card with better terms. This helps protect your personal finances from business-related debt. 5. College tuition. While some colleges accept credit card payments for tuition, the transaction fees and high interest rates make this a poor financial decision. Instead, look into financial aid, scholarships, or student loans, which typically offer lower interest rates and more flexible repayment options. If you must use a credit card for educational costs, ensure you have a plan to pay it off quickly. 6. Vacations you can't afford. It's tempting to charge a dream vacation to your credit card, but if you can't pay off the balance immediately, you'll be stuck paying interest long after the trip is over. Instead, save up for your travels in advance. Consider using travel rewards credit cards strategically for benefits like cashback or free flights, but only if you can pay off the balance each month. 7. Cash advances. A cash advance allows you to withdraw money from your credit card, but it comes with high fees and interest rates that start accumulating immediately, often without a grace period. Instead of taking a cash advance, explore alternatives like a personal loan, borrowing from a friend or family member, or adjusting your budget to cover immediate expenses. 8. Luxury items on impulse. Expensive designer clothes, high-end electronics, or luxury cars should never be impulse purchases on a credit card unless you have the cash to pay off the balance right away. Carrying a balance on these purchases means you're not only paying for the item but also for the accumulating interest, making it even more costly in the long run. 9. Wedding expenses. Many couples go into debt to pay for their wedding, but starting a marriage with credit card debt can create financial strain. Instead of putting wedding expenses on a credit card, consider setting a budget, cutting costs where possible, and prioritizing what truly matters for your special day. A beautiful wedding doesn't have to come with years of credit card payments. 10. Non-essential subscription services. Monthly subscription services, such as streaming platforms, beauty boxes, or meal kits, may seem harmless, but they can add up quickly, especially if you're paying for them with a credit card and carrying a balance. If you're struggling financially, evaluate which subscriptions you actually use and cancel the ones that aren't essential. Credit cards are valuable financial tools when used wisely, but they can quickly lead to overwhelming debt if misused. Avoiding unnecessary credit card charges can help you maintain financial stability and prevent costly interest payments. Always ask yourself if a purchase is essential and whether you can pay off the balance in full before swiping your card. Smart credit habits today will lead to a healthier financial future.